If you're a tech startup today and you're looking to break into the online space, what sectors are really your best bet? Is it social media? Is it, social networking? Is it social games? Is there something else that you think is really going to explode in the next year or two?
The truth of the matter is, if you can find a problem that you have a really good idea of how to solve, or maybe you just see an opportunity where no one has seen one yet, go for that. If you're the startup founder, your best bet is to find something that you're really passionate about, because it is something you're going to have to wake up to every single morning. So think less about bigger trends and think more about like solving either specific problems or looking for areas for you to create something of value.
Of course, that's easy for him to say. Alexis Ohanian has a knack for finding the next big thing, whether he's tried to or not. He co-founded Reddit, a social news site that now gets 1 billion page views a month. He was an early investor for OkCupid, one of the leading dating sites, and now he helps run Hipmunk, one of the most talked about new travel websites. But according to Ohanian, there are plenty of big online destinations that have yet to be created.
There is still so many great discussions that could be had about a variety of topics and within a variety of communities that aren't happening anywhere, that I think Reddit could be a great platform for, but that aren't yet happening on Facebook, they aren't happening on Twitter. None of those sites really do a great job building up communities in the same way of taking like sort of quasi-anonymous people. You know, we have, most people's usernames are like FluffyBunny26. They have an identity, but they don't have a real identity like what we carry with us on Facebook. And that's, there is a secret spot there that no one has totally nailed yet. And it's only a matter of time before someone does. I know there are plenty of, recent parents who would probably really benefit from a similar kind of community to get that same kind of great emergence of new ideas, of new thoughts, of debates that just isn't happening anywhere else quite to that scale.
Right. The allure of building the next big website is especially strong today, as internet companies like Facebook and Groupon are each said to be worth billions of dollars. But Ohanian thinks some aspiring entrepreneurs are taking away the wrong lesson from these success stories.
I don't know how related this is to social network, but I feel like there's definitely a correlation. I don't know if it's causal, but it might be. I've gotten many more pitches from people who simply have MBAs or business backgrounds who are ready to be the next Mark Zuckerberg, except they missed the important component here, which was that, you know, Mark learned to be a businessman after he built a product that people really wanted. And if you don't have a founding team that has at least one really talented programmer, it is going to be very, very hard for you to attract. Hell, not even just to attract funding, but just to be able to build a site.
The other big mistake that startups make online, he says, is just failing to pull the trigger and launch their product, imperfections and all.
There's always that sense of, oh, just one more thing, but you've got to get something online that makes you at least a little bit embarrassed, because that's when you know, okay, you haven't waited too long to ship it, because the only way you can get feedback on it, the only way you can improve it is to have people actually banging on it and finding the mistakes and also giving the feedback and showing you what works. Right. And to get the simplest version of how you can solve that problem online as quickly as possible is really the best advice I can give. And if it doesn't work, iteration is so cheap online, you've got no excuse not to just go back to the drawing board and a week later come out with something new.